morning, everyone. Hey, everybody, it's Dr. T. Going live this morning because I'm just feeling grateful. How can I share with you? There we go. I guess I gotta walk sideways. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge. Maybe. Let's see. There we go. We're getting in some of that. I just woke up. If you follow me a little bit on Instagram, I think it's copying to Facebook. I hope you can hear me. Finally took some real time. You know, we've been talking about self-care. Hey everybody, it's Dr. T. How are you guys? It's Monday morning and I just woke up so amazingly grateful. Just grateful. Like I just popped out of bed and I'm here in Ocean City, Maryland, and I could hear the waves crashing. Hey T, good morning. See, this is where we're staying. See this place with the blue roof? That's where we're staying, up on the 6th floor. And my bedroom looks directly out at this. And so this morning, I just woke up to the sounds of the waves, an occasional seagull, and I just felt so grateful. I just had to get out of bed and get on the sand, and I might get back to the boardwalk though, because walking in the sand, you guys who walk in the sand know. But I just wanted to share my gratitude this morning. I don't know, you know, some days you just are grateful to be where you are, knowing where you came from. All of my Gary, Indiana people, woo woo, shout out to y'all. We come quite a long way. Many of us didn't make it this far on this journey called life. And I'm just so grateful with an immense sense of gratitude this morning. And I wanted to get out here. I wanted to get by this water. I wanted to remind you to take care of yourself. I've been talking to you guys on this format for a little over a year, and we talked a lot about self-care, especially during the pandemic. And I tried. I think I've been doing, you know, a decent, okay job of taking care of myself, but I realized fog is still lifting from the morning. It's just so beautiful. It's a little chilly, ain't gonna lie. Good morning, Miss Penny. But it's just so beautiful. I just had to get out here even though it's still a little bit chilly. Because I'm grateful that my knees still bend and my elbows still work. I woke up just with an amazing sense of gratitude. Gratitude that the Lord has allowed me to be able to take a vacation like this. That my daughters grew up, you know, appreciating, knowing that it's possible, but appreciating that they would have the opportunity to take vacations like this, and they still, you know, it's a simple vacation. I found a place, you know, if you do the right research, found a place within our price range. And it's like I said, right here on the beach. I'll show you guys again. See this place with the blue roof? That's where we're staying. And this is the view. This is the view from my bed. So this morning I woke up with an amazing sense of gratitude, amazing sense of peace. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Get out here. It's a little cold, but it feels good. I'm grateful. And I want to make sure that you're taking time to remember the small things, the sounds that bring
0.5 miles.
As these latter days are coming into view of my life. Growing up in Gary, Indiana, we were always close to the water. We weren't, you know, fortunate enough to be some of those people that lived right on the water. But pretty much if you live in Gary, and some of my Gary people, Miss Penny, you could testify, pretty much everybody is 15 minutes from the water. And I think I kind of have always taken water for granted. And I realized that most of the time when I vacation, or when I need to rest, more importantly, when I need to rejuvenate, when I need to fill my spirit, I go to the water. And so I think I woke up this morning kind of appreciating and acknowledging the impact that water has on my spirit. And that took me back to the self-care, and that took me back to the self-love. Sometimes we know what we need, but we don't give ourselves what we need. And so this morning, just a brief live Dr. T to remind you, number one, to be grateful. To be grateful for the lessons that you've learned, to be grateful for the trials that you've been through. Good morning, Carnitra. To be grateful for everything that has caused you to be at this point and place in your life, because it's amazing to have come as far as you have come through whatever you have come through, and still be able to smile, still be able to show love and appreciation and gratitude to people. Carnitra, I'm walking close to the water's edge. I'm thinking of you, but I got on gym shoes. I got on gym shoes this time. So just a reminder to be grateful and to listen to your spirit. What is the thing that calls you? What is the thing that rejuvenates you? What is the thing that fills you up? And remember to do that. It doesn't have to be grand. I'm fortunate enough to live close enough to the ocean that can drive to a big body of water. But I live very close to rivers and lakes, and I even go walking just along the rivers. You don't think of Washington, D.C., but Potomac, Anacostia, St. Charles, there's so many rivers. And it's amazing if you do a little exploration how much you can find. Doesn't have to be the big ventures. I think this is one thing that I hope that your COVID shut down, or whatever you want to call it, because it's been so long I don't know what to call it anymore. But I hope that what you have remembered in COVID is to appreciate the little things and incorporate the little things. And so what I learned, and I didn't know that, it took me 3 years to figure this out, but being in the bar, my spirit. And so I just woke up this morning, and 2 days, like yesterday, I was talking to my girls, and they were like, Mom, we only been here a day. And I'm like, really? And I feel this much better just from being here for a day. So remember to reconnect with your spirit, to listen to your spirit, to find out what gives you peace, what brings you joy, what fills you up in a way that you may not have even realized you needed. And take the time to do that thing. Be grateful that you can, but figure out how. It doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be a week. I'm just fortunate. And I would even say fortunate because it's a responsibility. I realized a day or two before we came here that since I started a little company, A Better World LLC, I had not taken a vacation. That was in 2019. Now, yes, the pandemic, made that more challenging and more difficult. But I had gone away for a weekend. I had gone places and taken my computer with me and worked all day, and then, in this beautiful place, even went to Gary to visit my parents, rented a house during COVID in Indiana. Time to totally relax and rejuvenate. And that was a mistake. And so I want to remind you, learn from my mistakes. Remember where you came from. Remember what fills your spirit. Remember what you need, and make sure that you do it in some way, big or small. I think people often think vacations have to be grand, but vacations just have to give you what you need. Good morning, Ship. And so I just want you guys to experience my gratitude this morning. I just woke up. It was one of my GI people. In such a spirit of gratitude, and even though the fog hadn't lifted yet, and even though it was a little chilly, I just want to be outside. I want to be right here on this water. I want to be thanking God for allowing me to see this day, and just so excited, to be so grateful, and to be able to do what I'm doing and bring you guys the messages that I bring you. So maybe we'll have more lives this week. This has just been awesome. It's only been 2 days, as my daughters reminded me. So who knows how rejuvenated I'll be by the end of the week. I love you all.